Yo, what's up guys? Welcome back to another video. Today, I'm gonna be talking about something a little scary. I mean, looking at the date this video should go up at, it should be around Halloween, if not on it. I don't know, depends on my mood. And so I decided to talk about a scary topic today. Horrors in video games. But not just any video games. Roblox games.
Oh, brother, this guy stinks!
Like, I'm sorry that, like, most of my childhood gaming is just, like, Roblox. It's just the thing I play the most, even now. I know that it's not really that scary, but do keep in mind, you know, I've been on Roblox for a while. Since I was a wee lad of, like, 9, I think. So, we're gonna talk about these atrocities of scariness that made little me, and maybe even me now, absolutely poop my pants because of just how scary this stuff is. By the way, spoiler warning for these games mentioned in the video. So without further ado, let's get into the video. So starting us off, we have the game known as Fantastic Frontier. For those unaware, it's an RPG style game, and people compare it to the Dark Souls of Roblox games, which, like, I'm sure there's harder, but especially when it came out, there wasn't a whole lot to compare it to. Regardless, it's kind of difficult, to a noob at least. That's right, you see me, I'm cracked at this shit. But in all seriousness, this game is a bit odd. There isn't much straightforward progressions, which could be kind of a reason not to play it for some people, but I loved this game. There was still a little bit of story you could kind of try to play through. Nothing groundbreaking, minimal cutscenes, and as you played through it, you would unlock new items and weapons to find and collect. Discover different areas and enemies, all to understand the secrets and inner workings and machinations of the rat boy's nightmare. Yeah, so this whole side story takes place inside this giant rat boy's head, and honestly, it's pretty difficult. You gotta go through these, like, winding rooms and collect these keys, and one of these keys is the hidden key. Now, name implied, you can't just, like, find this key on rat boy's coffee table. This key is hidden, and it is hidden in one section called the road. This area is, like, unironically pretty ominous and creepy, and not to mention it's actually like a legit 20-minute IRL walk from start to finish. And there's all these enemies that could spawn and odd things on it, including just, like, actually a huge split in the middle that you'd have to, like, parasol over or risk getting blown up by these little boomers that, like, are like this is a boomer, and, like, you can already see just like these things are hard to notice, okay? Like, a little orange light is pretty much all you could see if you're lucky. You actually just get one shot with them too. I think like even like me now, I have a bit better armor and stuff, actually, like, really good armor, and I'm pretty sure they could still one shot me because they're just that cracked. If you just get too close to them, they could just one shot you. Not to mention the journey of getting here, you have to go through the deli, the mansion, the great hall, the theater, which leads you to the back area, which is backstage of the theater, which leads you to the back of the supermarket, which then with this whole other key, the ancient key, you could go to the road. See, now this key, the hidden key, is obtained from a boss on the road. This boss is called the demo can. It's this thing, by the way. Pretty scary stuff, right, guys? I mean, just look at this thing. Honestly, it doesn't seem that scary at first, other than the fact that it's, like, huge. It kind of pops up out of nowhere, just kind of startling you. Not to mention just, like, the overall atmosphere of the road, if you couldn't already tell, like, scared 11-year-old me, just absolutely shitless. It'd make me just not even want to explore it. It's eerie, and, like, it's kind of a huge setback if you die on it, with it being like a 20-minute walk from start to end. Now, also, this shit was actually just butt for a few reasons. One, the key is only like a 24% drop chance, which, like, yeah, that's about like 1 in every 4 demo cans, but, like, I hated going out on the road, if you couldn't tell. And also, I don't know, I just had, like, the worst luck on this guy. It actually took me like I think like 12 demo cans for me to actually get one of these things. And, like, putting that to, like, IRL time, just, like, working up the courage to go into this, like, eerie, ominous, like, road, that took me, like, a real life, pretty much around a year, maybe even a year plus, to actually do. Like genuinely, this thing was terrible. Other than that, the road was difficult. The road was difficult and the road was scary. Not to mention, it's not even the whole Rat Boy nightmare. Although I do think this is like generally the scariest boss. Like the Lost and the Circus have like nothing on this. Maybe the Circus a little bit, but like this thing terrified me. It was a huge relief to actually get the hidden key from this and be able to progress in the little like Rat Boy nightmare story. Believe me, genuinely, bro, like thank God, because like it took a long time. You guys don't even know. But that's enough about this game. I think I got my point across that it scared me. So let's talk about another game, Arcane Odyssey. That's right, my favorite game to talk about on the Rainbow Galaxy Dragon channel. You guys should know this. Okay, but yeah, why is Arcane Odyssey scary to me? Let me explain. Arcane Odyssey is another RPG style game on Roblox that has to do with magic and piracy and stuff like that. It's pretty good. It's set in the same universe as Arcane Adventures, an older game made by the same developer, for those who know what that is. Arcane Odyssey is a great game, by the way. Just want to point that out. If you haven't played it, I do recommend. To be fair, I recommend Fantastic Frontier as well, but anyways. But there's still some scary aspects about it. I mean, it doesn't help that I already have thalassophobia to begin with, which, for those unaware, is the fear of deep water. And for a game that's completely ocean-based, this isn't a really good look, at least for the topic of the video. Now, like, it's a Roblox game at the end of the day, and considering I probably have, like, over 1,000 hours on all my slots combined, I'd say I'm at least a little less scared of Arcane Odyssey's ocean. However, my example for fear to be used here isn't exactly the ocean, but instead an island. This island is called Acursis's Keep. And I mean, from the outside, it doesn't look like all too much. A little rocky, I guess, but it's about what's on the inside that counts, guys, okay? Just remember that. But when one decides to sail in a little closer, the secrets of the island will present themselves. You begin to see hallucinations, begin to hear sounds you aren't sure are there. You go insane, to put it bluntly, like literally. Yeah, so this island has like lore behind it, and a very brief summary for those watching. Pretty much there's this old kingdom, and they're like chilling and stuff, but then another kingdom comes along and is like, hey, get out of here, bruh! So they start fighting, and the king of this conquering kingdom has this like OP ability, just like wipes like everything out, okay? Trying to be vague as possible right now. And he wipes his kingdom out, pretty much like sparing nobody, no mercy at all, turning the once powerful kingdom into a fortress for his own kingdom. And like stuff was good for a while, but then the curse's side effects began to set in like later, which the curse is like his power, and this caused mass destruction on his own people who like lived at the fort and stuff. These people have claimed to see a teal light, and it drove them mad. Anyways, after that, dude kind of just like abandoned the fort because like it's too dangerous to operate now, right? And that fort became what is now known as Acursis's Keep. That's kind of the cliff notes of the lore, at least, and like, yeah, kind of scary. Especially like actually going to it could be a little spooky to newer players. But I think what gets me here is how I actually discovered this island. When I first started playing Arcane Odyssey, I went in pretty blind, and in my opinion, it made it way funner. Or way more fun for those of you out there who don't say funner, despite it being the funner thing to say. Bit of a side tangent there, but anyways, as I was saying, going in blindly to Arcane Odyssey just seemed like the more enjoyable route than Googling everything about it, and I genuinely had a really fun time. But I wouldn't like to seek out all the islands like that much. I would just kind of gradually explore them as I'd go along. And I mean, it's a little closer to civilization now due to map updates, but Acursis's Keep used to be at where current day Blasted Rock and Cassia Bay are, as seen here. Now, considering the southern section of the map had more endgame oriented stuff, and you'd gradually make your way down south story-wise, I had kind of no reason to head there originally. This was until, however, now I don't like have a clip of it because it was a long while ago, but essentially I was playing Arcane Odyssey with my friend while we were like sinking boats and doing treasure charts and kind of just collecting bronze seal chests to sell for levels and loot. When we docked, however, to go sell, I guess like some fling related bug happened, and I'm pretty sure it was due to the like little plank thing that's like thrown down when you dock a boat near an island. But it caused us both to fling, and it sent me from like Sailor's Lodge into the water of Acursis's Keep. like nearby it, like by all the rocks. Now you don't actually go insane until you get to like the central island of it. So I was a little confused, but as I swam closer and got up on the shore, the insanity started going off, and I was low-key terrified because with my little knowledge of the game at the time, I knew at the very least that the Dark Sea gave insanity. And since I was going in blind, I thought maybe you could explore it, which at the time you couldn't. And even if you went into the Dark Sea, it would just give you instant tier 5 insanity, pretty much melting your health as fast as possible. After further inspection of the map and stuff, I realized I wasn't there, but regardless, just being in the mood for the game, my adrenaline was pumping. Also, on the topic of the Dark Sea, this place actually just like gave me nightmares. This is pretty recent too, by the way. I started playing Arcane Odyssey when I was like 15 because that's when the game was released. But I'm 18 now, a legal grown-ass man in the United States. And like recently, as in like maybe like a year ago, I recall having a nightmare about sailing too close to the Dark Sea. And like genuinely like, I mean, that's not even like the only Arcane Odyssey related nightmare I had. I'm a grown-ass man, by the way. I just want to point that out. Anyways, guys, that was my little talk about these scary Roblox games, or scary aspects of these Roblox games. Do let me know if you enjoyed, and send me video ideas if you want me to maybe make those as a video. I do have like non-Roblox related horror examples in gaming, but like maybe for a part 2 next year or something, if you guys want to see that. Anyways though, guys, I just want to say thank you for watching. If you liked the video, like it. Please, you don't have to though. Comment if you have anything to say, and subscribe if you watched to this point and felt it to be mildly entertaining, like at all, any moment of it. For those new to my channel, I usually make gaming related videos, but I decided to do something a little different today, so yeah guys. Anyways, happy Halloween if you are watching this on the day it was uploaded. I mean, regardless, hope you have/had a good Halloween when you're viewing this. And I just hope you, regardless of the time you're viewing this, have a great day. Anyways, I will see you later.